Good morning from sunny Colorado. Look at this girl. And over there is a yellow lightning. We're in Colorado. It's 46 degrees at 8 a.m. so it's pretty good out. Murr disrespected my truck. He disrespected my truck.
Yo, got some alcohol wipes.
Oh geez, this guy's ready. So I didn't really explain what the hell's going on. I've been doing a terrible job. Are those my sunglasses?
Yeah.
What is happening?
You left them in there.
In where?
The truck. What do you mean where?
And you swapped them into this truck?
No, you left them in here when we got the truck.
I never wore those.
Yeah,
This dude is whacked. So, instead of bringing the FD, we brought the PLEASUREEVO. We're gonna shred Pikes Peak. I'm gonna go up to the top, show Ken Block how to do it. Good morning. It's like, well, it's before the sun's coming up, and then we got a cool ride to the track. Connor's got his Motor X R33, which I want to go over quick. This is a Motor X R33, brought in many moons ago, and you can see the E36 side markers on it. That's one of the dead giveaways. One there, one there. Did he take the trunk off when he did that? What? When he slammed it, the trunk almost fall off? Yeah, the whole. Did you hear? Snapped off on our way through. So, we're going to High Plains today. Going to High Plains, and the PLEASUREEVO should be there waiting for me, so I'm excited. But this thing's so sick. Good morning from High Plains Racetrack. We got Connor's GT3 and his Nismo. I want to see that thing out on the streets. But right now, the PLEASUREEVO is ready to, it looks like it's ready to jump. I should have lowered it before we left. This is kind of set up for gravel, ride height wise. I think we connected the sway bar, but it's still set up for gravel in the ride height. So it's gonna be a little tippy, but you know, it's a race car, it'll be fine. We're not here to set any lap records. Every time I see it though, I just fall in love with it. It looks so gangster. What do you think?
Oh god, it's fantastic.
It looks like it could jump. I think I can hit some jumps today at this ride height.
Hey, if you ain't hitting dirt ramps and stuff,
hell yeah.
you're doing it wrong.
So it actually looks like it's lifted, but the wheel's radiused. So the old arch was actually here. This is raised almost whatever would be cut off there, so 2.5, 3 inches. She's a ripper.
This thing's so sick.
It's so sick. Ready to shred. boys. So the Pleasure Evo is just so gangster. We got to give a shout out to Alex. Murph, find his Instagram, put it in. Alex built a hell of a car. I'm having like a blast in it. It surprises me all the time with how good it is. I shouldn't talk yet, but it's just so good. It's in gravel mode, like I said, which, sorry about the wind, which is a little, you know, a little rocky, but honestly, it's nice. You know, it feels like more like a stock car that you can push. I got to rotate under braking, not under acceleration, so it's set up perfectly. Alex killed it. He's had a lot of time dial it. We just got to clean up the engine bay and get this thing like super track safe. That's hard. Anyway, I'm having a blast. This track is sick. You lose yourself in a couple places, but it's really fucking fun. So anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying us being out here and actually using the car. People say I don't drive enough, then people say I don't wrench enough, then people say I don't have enough hair. You know, there's all those comments. So we'll see. We'll see if you guys, how you respond to this. Anyway, I'm gonna go on Connor's Nismo, because I'm dying to feel that thing, and he just put some Toyo RRs on it, so that should be super fun. Does that work? What do you think? First lap on the RRs? Think it'll just be nutty?
It should.
How much power?
Right now, I think I'm running at about 6.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to MAP 3 on pumps. 600.
Then when it's out, you'll go up to the 800?
I'll go 750.
Yeah. These things, you can't fuck with them. All right, so we're taking the Nismo out. I'm pretty stoked to actually feel a car that doesn't top out immediately. But this thing's sick.
They're sick inside.
So good. This looks like dated, but in a good way.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. I like it.
What do you hit here? Just leave it like that?
Yeah, R, and then all the way off.
So you're nothing.
No traction control, no.
Sick. Pray for me.
With no traction control, then the trans gets funny when you put the traction control on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
It just makes power.
That's how it does traction controls. It cuts power and stuff.
Yeah. Some dude brought his FD, which is sick. That F80 should fuck out here too. A lot of cool cars, a lot of weird cars.
It's everything.
Everything.
1.5 laps to get the car hot, and then we'll
Gun it.
send her.
No drones allowed here, which I think is weird. This place is.
We can have a drone if we shut the track down. 'Cause they don't want a drone like hitting the car.
Oh.
So if we're not racing, just for pictures, we can fly a drone.
So smooth.
Oh yeah.
I've been sitting in that death trap all day.
Trailer. Tom.
You like it?
It's a nice trailer. I like the truck more though.
You like the truck? You're a big truck guy.
Truck, yeah. Well, the trailer's what is it? 24 foot?
24 by 8.5.
It looks shorter, right? Because it's like a little bit taller.
It's probably also because of the things. With the car in here, dude, there's so I can fit my Grom, I can fit fuel, I can fit everything. So Trevor's here, if you didn't know. We're gonna let him take the Pleasure Evo. It gives me like a little anxiety, but what good is it if it can't be, you know, people can't get pleasure out of it. So we'll let Trevor, I'm gonna go out one more time. Try to get, like to get a 205. Just like to shave 2 seconds or more. And then after that, it's kind of just gonna be the town bicycle. I'll take that Z out though.
You can take that 350Z. I got this mint 350Z.
No.
That? How about we just trade?
Yeah, we'll trade. We'll do a lead follow. I gotta change it. I'll follow him, and I don't know. We're gonna go out right now. I'll follow you 3 laps, then we'll switch. Let's see if you can. You gotta push it though.
That thing?
No, you gotta push it in your Z, try to keep up. We'll see what happens.
I gotta figure it out.
The Evo's in the new trailer. I love it. I love the setup. Tomorrow we have a video because I acquired a new car because I couldn't come to Colorado. Trevor, couldn't come to Colorado and not acquire a new car.
You know,
That's your problem.
That's the only thing that I do in Colorado is just acquire more.
So stay tuned for, I don't know, the next video. We're gonna go over the car I acquired, and I guess we gotta get the fuck back to Connecticut. This was a sick day though. Oh yeah, I never even filmed you. What'd you think of the Evo?
Oh, you didn't film?
I didn't film you.
So,
Trevor got to take the Evo out for like 3 laps.
I think it was like 4.
Oh, 4?
Maybe, I think it was 3 laps, but it's just like how I explained it earlier. It feels like you watch those videos on Facebook of like a WRC guy. There's like a GoPro and they're just like ripping through the woods and stuff. Like, it didn't feel like that, but it sounded like it could easily be that.
Yeah, it's like it's there.
It was that car.
So you're not the guy, but that's the car.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
That's what it was. Like, I'm not that guy. Like, yeah, that was the car.
That's the car.
But like, no, seriously, that's what it sounded like. That's what it felt like.
It's a wild machine.
It just, the crazy thing, because I'm in my Z over there. Beautiful Z.
But you have a lot of cars.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt anything like this?
Not like, yeah, like the slicks and all-wheel drive and like a small chassis. Like
It's like raw.
Yeah, it's way raw.
It's unlike anything.
Like my Civic, but it's like kind of a drag / like street thing.
Dude,
This is
we
just
pulled
like a race
1.5 G's. Lateral. Which is pretty impressive. We got this new app. What is it called?
Track Addict.
Track Addict, and put my phone up. We tried to get footage. It was just like vibrating. But it shows you the G's, top speed. So my fastest speed on this track was 126. I bet it was at like 8,200 in 5th. So the car cut the tops out at 125. Every other lap I did like 122. 1.5 G's. Best lap was a 207. But you can overlay the runs, and on my one run that I ran the 207, the best 207, I hit 123. It was like my 3rd lap out at all, like total. I hit 123 on the front straight, not the back straight. Every other lap, I had this weird fuel cut, ignition cut, which you also experienced.
I felt it too, yeah.
And I only hit 113, 115 on the front straight. So truthfully, this is a low 2-minute. I'm not gonna say, I could do it. I could do a 205. I know I could do a 205 because it shows you where you could do a 205. And my only part, if you watch the 2 cars go, you know, like overlays them,
Yeah.
it was just the front straight.
Yeah.
So except for I was faster in the front half on the other 207s. Towards the end of the day, I got faster, but the car started doing this weird hiccup. It almost felt like I blew the fucking motor. Like the first time I did it, I over-revved 3rd going up the hill.
Yeah.
And it kind of was like, didn't like it.
And then it did that cutout thing.
And then the throttle like barely worked. It was like, and I had to do a whole lap thinking I blew the engine because I missed pit in.
Yeah.
But
I felt that same way too, because I came down like the hill over there. I didn't notice the red light on the dash, but it did that, and then there was a red light on the dash. It's like, uh-oh.
that red light's always on. He just didn't notice it.
I
Yeah. No, when something goes down and then there's a red, there shouldn't be a fucking red light. I don't know why there's a red light. Shouldn't be a red light unless there needs to be a red light. So, that sucked. But it was in one place, and I kind of told him about it, but didn't really tell him the whole deal. He hit it exactly the same place, which he had a good point. It could be like when we dipped down, a wire's touching that shit. Like, who the fuck knows? It felt like fuel starvation.
Yeah, but it almost like lost the throttle.
Yeah, like TPS went weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, so car's awesome. I'm stoked I had it out here.
I can't believe you drove all the way to Colorado to like
do this.
I thought you were gonna like come down and visit me in my shop, look at my
Hey,
stuff,
we're not gone yet.
check out my junk. You know?
We're not gone yet.
Tommy basically calls every car that I own junk.
Yeah, well, he's giving away an IS300, and if you aren't interested in checking that out, I'll have Mur put the link here.
You think you
Or in the description. Mur will. Mur, put it in or you're gonna get slapped around, you know? But maybe tomorrow, after I acquire my new car, I'll shred over to Trev's. Maybe we'll drive the new car. I'll see what Connor wants to do. So that's the end of the video. We're gonna pick up a new car, and I think you guys are gonna love it. I don't care if you do, I love it. And we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe from old shitty Pueblo, fucking Colorado.